It's Dream Frog. So we have a dream interpretation video with the frog family. Woo! Frog family! Woo! Frog family, right? You're gonna be part of the frog family, dreaming and all that, right? So we're gonna get into 2 dreams today. I'll do mine. I did recorded my dream, and it was just very unfortunate that my tool was unreliable. So here's my learning from that. Use this. It's literally recording right now for 3 hours. So I'm testing, okay, this might work, because if it's recording for that long and the tool will interpret it, then great. And the crazy thing is that that tool is right here. So like it'll be like on my unsorted category, and then I have like an entire system that I use for dreams. Like it will I might not be able to summarize an image. Oh wow, it did. That's incredible. Yes, it did. Right? Make a poem. Make a poem. Okay, do it like a short poem. Please wait for this. Please wait for this. Watch this. Watch this. Right, if this video tells you something, I don't know what. Okay, I'm gonna do it. I gotta read it. Right? Yes, we're doing dream interpretation, but I wanna read out a poem, right? Of my dream interpretation. Something a little different. In a lost dream, on the fields where the silent frog ribbit. Things are leaping and the city's gleaming, half asleep, an open meadow. Safe sense of protection. And from an await a might I've been. And the teal-clad book of words unfold. An anime story bright and bold, recordings fade like morning dew. But the dreams remain inside you. There you go. I'm not gonna do the whole thing, but very, very cool to have this tool to record and make a poem and all kinds of things, right? Yeah, that's pretty much the poem. I don't know. That's pretty much like the whole dream. I'm going to interpret Frog Fan dream, and this is their original dream that they had. So I'm just going to take my notes off of it. And I'm just going to open up the drawing board, and we'll just sort of like visually show you what it's about. And thank you for even sharing this. It's very bold of you to do that. And I'm going to interpret it, okay? Sounds good. So we're gonna log out of there. Fortunately, I gotta walk back to my little office here. Dreaming studio, right? Gotta have a place to go to dream, right? And as always, I always forget, but we have a Most High, right? I record the dreams. Today I did the post for the group, which is very exciting. We gotta have the special effects going on in the background, right? Right? Okay, let's start. So I'm going to turn you on, and then let's have a look here. So yeah, like I remember, like there's like food cans, like your let's actually look at the original, because it will make a lot more sense. Oops, this is a bad mistake. Okay, here, we'll just look at the original. So I have your words. So, yeah, like a small room of a half dozen people, like foam, like walls made out of foam padding, right? So almost like an insane asylum almost, right? I'm just gonna draw it like this. I know it's like a whole, let's say, have like a room like this, and foam padding like an insane asylum, right? And let's say, as well as like bags. So I thought it was like a food service, like a food bank, right? And there was like a half dozen people, right? So sort of like this, and then there's like other people in there, right? They're just sort of like, yeah, we like this food, we want it. It's almost like a food service, right? That's what I got out of it, but I don't know about you, but that's maybe something that you do in life, or maybe not. Sometimes dreams just pull things that just aren't in your life too, right? Or maybe it was like, past life, someone else's life. Like I remember a dream, it was so real, like I was like on a bike, like a big bike that doesn't even exist yet. Like stuff like that, right? It was so real, but like it's wasn't actually in my life. It felt like I was in someone's life, right? And I learned about this. So there's these castles like in Asia that have like something out of anime, right? I think it's ironic that I'm having a dream about anime and then like about a book and this showed up. I don't know if there's a connection there, but I think it's actually kind of relevant that I chose this day to record because I feel like my dream that I had is sort of like you're going through an obstacle course and let's say there's an opponent. I'll just do somewhat like a samurai. I don't know if there was or not, but I'll just do like a guy like that with a sword. Again, I can get things wrong. I'm not there with your dream, but I'm just interpreting what the words that I see. Like, there's no way in heck I can like download the exact word for word of like, yeah, like a rubber mallet. That's what I was getting at. Rubber mallet, something like you get at like the fair, right? A rubber mallet at the fair. But they're foam, I think, like air foam on. Let's see, there's another opponent, I think. The music was booming. That was another thing that I noticed. So like you're feeling the music. It's an interesting thing. I don't hear a whole lot of noises in my dreams, so other than people's word. Actually, a recent dream that I had was about like speakers, and they had to say a certain thing from like the fascist army of World War II. I think you know what that means, and they were trying to like open a door. So to me, it's like there is some like audible things in your dream, which is important. And what I also would notice that your day jumping too. You're recognizing it's a temporal dream. Like for example, like you mentioned, I will just take my word. I'll just take my interpretation because I did a little bit of work on it. But like what I said is day jumping, right? So you're going from, you know, you visit your brother in the dream 2 months later, like you're you know, you're seeing these people on this day, and then you're going to see, like, you're almost like a VR, like the future and the past almost, or maybe near to present. So like that, because the farther you go into the dream, the more futuristic. It's almost like, yeah, like a walking simulator, because you were like going to the theater, you were getting disappointed of like the experience that they were giving. But yeah, your dream was insightful at the end, because there was a building that was like divided in two, like almost like a theater, which I recently learned that I was also dreaming about a theater, but for a different reason. So that's a whole other video. But these sort of like rows of block houses in a small, yeah, like that's totally what was like in my dream recently. What the heck? What the heck is going on here? Wait, what? A small field and rows of like, I know it's not the same. I know it's not the same dream, but like it does reminded me of like my dream today, where there was like a city type thing, and then there's like these, I don't know, floating thing. And then there was like a forest here, large field, right? And there's like town stuff, but like I saw like a field even going along over there, right? So like this large field, and it wrapped around to the city, right? But it wasn't like, it was like a town or something. So maybe there was like a row of houses. That could be the UK, could be England, Montreal, New York, any city in America pretty much. Depends on like how old and new the city is, but damn, this is incredible. Yeah, reflecting on the TV and stuff. I mean, there's so much, but we're running out of time here. But yeah, good dream. I'll let Frog Fan know that we are doing this dream. Yeah, that's their YouTube. They commented on the video. So have a good rest of your day. And if you have any dreams or whatever, any more of them, just a simple like comment on my video, and I will do it for you, right? Okay, one last thing for the call. What do we got? We got Dreamer Frog. That's right, I'm the Dreamer Frog with my family of frogs. Have a good rest of your day. Live it.